little birdie told me, nah, they ain't really tell me. What they did say was, Anton, let me email this to you at antondaniels413@gmail.com. Yeah. Yeah, they said, Anton, let me email this to you at antondaniels413@gmail.com. And I was getting flooded in my email, and they said, Anton, Black Migrants is over there protesting in New York. I said, y'all sure it ain't just migrants? It's only Black migrants? They said, it's Black migrants. I said, I got to see this for myself. Now. I haven't seen this. Every last one of these videos that I'm about to show y'all, I have not seen it. The only thing that I did was review it to make sure that it plays correctly. But I'm discovering it for the first time, just like you guys are discovering it. So my reaction is authentic. All right? I don't know what the context is. Let's get to it. They say Black Migrants. The name of the video is Black Migrants Rally Outside New York City Hall to Demand Better Treatment. Look like the Victim Olympics to me. Let's get into it.
Today, hundreds of Black migrants, many from African countries, showed up at City Hall demanding better treatment. They say they just want a job and basic shelter.
And Chopper 2 was overhead this afternoon, showing the large group outside City Hall just how many people this issue is impacting. The steps of City Hall also packed. CBS 2's John Diaz reports now on the changes that they're calling for.
Every migrant we spoke with has something in common. They want to work. Right now, they're trying to cut through all the red tape that's stopping them, asking local leaders to put pressure on Washington, D.C. to make a change.
Oh, no. So wait a minute. Y'all came over here illegally. You came over here illegally from your trash bag, crash dummy countries and cities. And y'all already started running in the Victim Olympics? You got free housing, healthcare, schooling, motels, hotels, debit cards from Eric Adams. And y'all already doing the same thing that Black people is already doing over here with the Black Lives Matters? Tell me it ain't. Somebody get Umar Johnson. Let me get Umar Johnson on the phone. Where they do this at? So y'all doing this, y'all taking the same playbook. Who taught them how to organize? Who taught them how to protest? Who told them that protesting was legal for people that's over here illegally? You ain't even got no green card. Y'all call Ben Crump, Al Sharpton? Umar Johnson is out there with you. Who told you this? Amanda Seals? This is not a thing. I am not observing this. I'm not observing people that's over here illegally and got everything handed to them protesting at New York City Hall for better treatment. Oh my God, I got to see this.
As dozens rallied on the steps outside City Hall and hundreds showed up in support nearby inside the council chambers, tears were shed for all Black migrants impacted by what advocates are calling unfair treatment.
They are here to show you that they belong and that they are here and that they should not be erased. Please listen to them.
Tuesday, City Council members held its first hearing to learn more about the experiences Black migrants have been going through in New York.
Black migrants have reported verbal and physical abuse due to the color of their skin.
Federal immigration laws are either slowing down the process for these migrants to get working permits, or depending on what country they come from, it makes them ineligible.
But when they give our work permits, we can work and take care of ourselves.
Governor Kathy Hochul has tried to speed along the process. These migrants are also up in arms over language access barriers and temporary shelters, saying 30 days isn't long enough.
Language barriers, so we got to accommodate you not being able to speak no English? Oh, no. Somebody get Candace Owens on the phone. Where is Ben Carson? Trump, we need you in office. What is happening out here in the United States of Americas? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. No way, no how, We are living in a simulation, ladies and gentlemen.
This mother and her 2 kids have been staying at the
baby
Humanitarian
mama.
Relief Center at Floyd Bennett Field.
Single baby
But
mama.
she says the city should be providing more assistance.
What I expect to have like a help from American people, I did not see that.
Oh, she just like all of the other black women that we got to deal with on a regular basis that's out here doing the things that's the worst for the community. You a single baby mama with 2 kids and you talking about what you... Jesus Christ. Y'all about to make me end this live stream early. I can't believe what I'm watching in real time. In a minute, she going to be telling y'all on a YouTube channel to make sure that you treat men mean and then make sure that you get you a step baby daddy. I am amazed that this is actually happening in the United States of the Americas. I am flabbergasted, at a loss for words, No way, no how. No way, no how. This can't be real.
Have like a help from American people, I did not see that.
The Relief Center continues to be a point of contention for Republican Council member Vicky Palladino, who says the city is already giving the migrants too much.
This is absolute insanity at its finest.
And most migrants we saw out here today were young men, but also we saw some families, including children and even some infants.
This is crazy. This is give us free.
Today, we are having a hearing censoring the experiences of black immigrants in New York City. And
Illegal migrants.
you are not overwhelmed by the beautiful black faces that are present here today and surrounding City Hall. Something is profoundly wrong with you.
Now, hundreds of illegals gathered outside of City Hall today ahead of a New York City Council hearing on what's called the Black Migrant Experience. Now, the goal presumably was
They
to
already
better
separated
understand
themselves
how
based
the
off of
city is
race.
addressing language.
They didn't already separate themselves off of race. Shout out to, listen, this ain't nothing but Roland Martin and Umar Johnson's fault. They done already separated themselves based off of race. This is a real thing. This is real life, y'all.
Access barriers, cultural competency challenges, health needs, and other roadblocks that the so-called newcomers face.
I am surrounded right now by hundreds of illegal immigrants from New Guinea and also from Haiti, all right? So majority single men from Africa. We have been told as American citizens that all of these people are coming into our country because they are seeking asylum, but every single migrant that I've spoken to today has talked about how they are here simply to work.
Joining me now, Savannah Hernandez, Frontlines reporter for Turning Point USA. Savannah, well, these are economic migrants. These are not refugees, and we all know that. That's just ludicrous. But what else did you find?
Well, Laura, I went and I spoke to a lot of these people as well as I could, many of them speaking French. But what I found is that they were here to plead with the city for more resources. The same thing that we find every single time when we come to New York. More migrants, more people asking for handouts. I was at one of the local NGOs, and one of the most shocking things that I've discovered this trip is that not only are they giving these migrants free tickets throughout the entire United States, but also around the world, because that is how desperate New York is getting to get these migrants out of their city. But because it is such a nice setup here, right, with the sanctuary city, free hotels, free food, free daycare, free medical care, they want to stay here.
Wow. Well, some of the illegals did not appreciate you one bit, Savannah. Watch.
I'm sorry, but this is the United States. We have the First Amendment here. We are allowed to actually film. Okay, well, you don't get to tell me what I can and cannot film. You guys are out here in public today. So, welcome to the United States of America here. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Where are you from? No, nobody wants to talk to me about where you guys are from?
Savannah, were you ever afraid there in that group, or it's just people were kind of annoyed and irritated?
Absolutely, Laura. There was a huge language barrier here. These are all single adult men that are convening. Again, as I walked into City Hall today, or I guess the area in front of it, there were thousands of single men here. I think I saw maybe in total 10 to 20 women in the crowd. It's majority men, and they're all here to take the resources of New York City. It seems extremely unsafe. And I've talked to a lot of New Yorkers as well who are extremely upset about the situation.
Oh, yeah.
There was even a grandmother who was outside of this NGO who told me off the record, she was like, I'm in mourning right now. Please do not record me. But an illegal immigrant just killed my granddaughter. So I'm extremely upset about this situation. And then, a couple minutes later, I have a Russian immigrant leaving this NGO singing about how he's getting a free trip to Chicago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This is crazy, bro. I just can't believe that we even living in this country and that this is our norm. And the people, y'all going for it. Don't y'all know that this was what y'all voted for? And they giving them plane tickets to anywhere that they want to go. You get a free trip, bro. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. And they act just like y'all. Took every single talking point, mobilized, separated themselves based off of race, ran in the Victim Olympics, took the resources, and then they said, don't record me on top of that. Black Beauty, you support this? Is what you going for, Black Beauty?